Hello and welcome to Real World Infusionsoft by Pact Publishing. I'm Paul Sokol. I'll be your tour guide throughout this course because I'm the guy that wrote it. I've been using Infusionsoft for close to 10 years now. I started back in 2008, the video email company that I co-founded that's still using Infusionsoft to this day. If you've ever downloaded any of those marketplace campaign templates that Infusionsoft provides, I was the guy that actually built pretty much all of those. And I've worked with hundreds, possibly even thousands of different kinds of businesses at this point here. So I've seen a lot of things, which is why this video course is a distillation of all that knowledge into some key tactics that should work for most types of businesses. We're going to talk about selling products online and getting paid. So this is where we dig into the plumbing of our e-commerce, such as setting up our merchant accounts, learning about products and subscriptions, order forms, just the basics of just how do you just generally sell stuff online. And then we're going to go ahead and look at some of the automated aspects of this. So looking at things like a cart abandoned or even looking at failed billings. And then we're going to look at some advanced automation at the very end, looking at one-click upsells and evergreen offers. And we're going to be talking about selling with the sales team. So we're going to start off with pipeline fundamentals, and we're just going to learn how to set up a sales team. So we're going to look at the pipeline itself, how to work opportunities, giving reps a dashboard they need. We're going to look at larger teams and talk about things like round robins and lead scoring. And then once we've done that, we're going to look at some pipeline workflow tactics. And this is designed to provide that extra level of just a great customer experience. So we're going to talk about things like saving time with frequently asked question workflows, because as a salesperson, there's questions they get asked all the time. And you can streamline answering those without taking away from the customer experience. And so we're going to look at that, and we're also going to look at putting custom opportunity fields into emails, which many people isn't aware that we could do. And then we're going to close out with some pipeline automation tactics. So this is the layer that sits on top of everything that we've done. So unless you've set up your pipeline and you're working it properly, you can't really put automation on top of it. So we're going to talk about things like automating based on lead score achievement, looking at long-term prospect nurtures, and even things like automated appointment reminders, because one of the worst things in the world for a salesperson is to put a whole bunch of time and effort into securing an appointment, and then it doesn't happen. They're a no-show, whatever. Well, we're going to talk about wowing new customers with great experiences. Common new customer tactics. So I'm going to show you stuff like segmenting by last purchase date, which empowers all sorts of fun automation. We're going to look at building a basic new customer welcome campaign. Hey, thanks for being a customer. Let's make them feel good. We're going to learn how to do that. And we're going to look at even doing a customer satisfaction survey to see how are you doing. And then in the next section, we're going to look at automated customer engagement. And this is where you can do all sorts of really neat things. For example, asking for a testimonial automatically. When a customer gets to a certain point in their journey, especially if you know that they're happy because you gave them a satisfaction survey, you can ask for a testimonial. You can also do cool things around their birthday. So I'm going to show you how to set up a birthday collection mechanism. And then I'm going to show you how to build automated happy birthday messages. And that's how we can do automated customer engagement. And those are the things we're going to cover in these sections. Now we're going to look at what about people that are already a customer. Maybe you haven't been doing this stuff. What can you do to somebody that's existing here? So we're going to be looking at re-engagement tactics. So this is kind of things you can do to kind of warm up cold lists and things like that. So we're going to look at stuff like updating a soon-to-be expired credit card automatically. One of the worst things in the world is to have somebody being automatically billed and you not collecting the money and not knowing about it. So we're going to look at avoiding that. We're going to talk about re-engaging inactive emails in your database. So kind of doing some good list hygiene. And then if you have ever heard of the man Gary Vaynerchuk, he has a really interesting opt-out strategy, and I'm going to teach you how to build a Vaynerchuk opt-out. And the idea is where you pick up the phone and you say, hey, sorry, you opted out. And that's literally it. And then you just listen. Really crazy idea, and it's great for the customer experience. You want to talk about wowing existing customers. Have you ever received a phone call when you opted off of an email list? Wow. And then we're going to close out by looking at them, which is digging all into referral partner configuration. Because your existing customers are some of your best sources of leads, maybe not necessarily in volume, but certainly in quality. So you can set them up as referral partners, and we're going to learn how to set up a basic referral partner program so they can get commissions when they basically recommend somebody that generates a sale. We're going to look at giving them a web form to sign up so they can do it automatically. And then we're even going to cover our butts operationally and from a financial and tax perspective and look at collecting W-9 forms from referral partners automatically. And really that's any tax form here. So in this volume, that's what we're going to be covering. If you'd like to learn about that, please keep watching.